Hello, beautiful people. My name is Redis of Aldmira. Back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are going to be continuing the story. Let's head down to Bulwark Hall. Over here, talk to Xanthael. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to place it, you understand? Please, step this way.
Enter. So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them. It appears the Uldans place great faith in you. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melvib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limso Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from Thanalan?
Memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Guardian Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was an answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on the simple contest of martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. Legatus Nail von Darns, Hell's Taken, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalamud, from the heaven and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartano Flats, and there met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano. I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. Inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. It was the Elder Primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legion of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies failed little better. It was as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louisoix still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in days to come. For while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, the Beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our forces will catch us. Our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the Beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us, save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea. And this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Reborn has the right of it. I accept his proposal. Your duty is done here, adventurer. We'll see to it that the Flame General receives my reply. You travel next to Gridania, yes? Pray, give her my regards to the Elder Seedseer. Oh, and tell her the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Redis. May the Navigator guide you on your journey. Alright. Dr. Greyfar and head up to the airship landing. In one of my last video, the job quest video, I attuned all the upgrades here, so we are good to go. Talk to... oh, hello? Greetings, sir. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. Pleasure to serve you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship to Gridania? Yes. Yes, I will. Board airship. Ah, you must be the envoy from Ul'dah. Welcome to Gridania, sir. The Elder Seedseer awaits your arrival. The airship landing is in the basement of the Adventurers Guild and Inn, so that's good. And I think we need to talk to... oh, we need to talk to somebody down at the thing, right. The Serpent Honor. Greetings, good sir. You are the Ul'dah envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray, make your way into the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nuffica's altar. She will admit you to the Lotus Stand, where the Elder Seedseer awaits. Alright, so first things first, we are going to do the... this is a little gate outside. We are going to be... what the fuck was that? We'll be attuning to all of the aetherite shards and stuff in Gridania. We're gonna pick up this quest too. Tio Mui will grant you passage through the White Wolf Gate. Redis, is it not? I've been following your exploits with great interest. You have served your Ul'dah well, but I believe your greatest accomplishments are yet to come. It is with such lofty expectations that I would grant you passage beyond Gridania's own White Wolf Gate. Take this pass and show it to Franche-Monte, the gatekeeper. Gird yourself well for the battles to come, and I am sure that news of your deeds will reach me again before long. So we are going to get that taken care of real quick. Because that will help us out greatly getting around Ul'dah. Not Ul'dah. Gridania. Not even Gridania. It'll help us get around in the shroud. The Black Shroud being the woods that surround Gridania. Only those who possess a gate pass may travel through the White Wolf Gate. It is for your own good. The fearsome beasts that lurk beyond tear an unprepared adventurer limb from limb. I have a gate pass. You have papers. Let us see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Go in safety, Redis. In the future, should you wish to pass, you need only say the word. Alright, that should have unlocked the gate for us. We will see soon. Alright, this is the Archers Guild. We will be coming back here when it's time for us to do our next job quest video. These are the markets of Gridania. Lancers Guild, which will again be in the next job quest video. We got our first free company invite. We're not accepting it. Jonathan's here used to be how you got rewards from achievements, but let's see what's let's see what we have available. Not much yet. And most of them, it looks like we have already. But I'm gonna buy Homie, because I quite enjoy it. And we're gonna have him as our minion. Just a little cosmetic buddy to walk around with. Doesn't do anything in battle. Some of them do, but most of them don't. And even then, if they do something in battle, their damage is 1. This is the Botanists Guild. And I always forget, I used to forget that this Ethernet shard existed. So I'd be wandering around all of Gridania, wondering where I was going, what I was doing, just trying to find that one shard. Surprise, it's all the way in the middle of nowhere. Alright, we're gonna grab the penultimate Ethernet shard in Gridania and complete the quest the Uldan Envoy before getting the last shard in Gridania. Because this shard is right next to the main quest, so while we're here, you know. This is the Conjurer's Guild. Again, that'll be the next job quest for you. You are the Uldan, and begging your pardon, sir, but I must inspect the missive you bear. Here is the letter. Verily, this is the seal of the Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please, come with me.
So you are the Uldan Envoy. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartano. Pray tell me, adventurer, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? Oh. Would seem my counterparts are counted the tale in some detail. That is well. A message from the Abbey. The wolf has been sniffing around her stables, you say? I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able. But first, my friend of my friend, I would tell you more of Garland threat. For the greater part of its history, Garland is not even among the most influential nations in Ilsabard, the northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of magitech some 50 years past helped to raise it from the depths of obscurity. Emboldened by this technology, it set about subjugating its neighbors, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory. When all of Ilsabard lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorzea. Yet, Garlemald's transformation did not come about by virtue of magitech alone. Its success owed much to the consummate leadership of its first and reigning emperor, Solus Zos Gallus, the man who built an empire in his own lifetime. Yet he has lived long, and after more than 40 winters, it is said that he grows frail, and ever more prone to illness. If rumors are to be believed, the matter of succession has destabilized the imperial court. This would explain the Empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us much-needed time to rebuild. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent, for Garlemald still maintains a presence in Eorzea, in the form of the 14th Imperial Legion. Commanding this great host is Legatus Gaius von Baelso, a man whose ambitions are well known to us. So long as he breathes Eorzean air, none of us may sleep easy. The calamity wreaked such devastation upon the realm that it has been all we could do to nurse our wounds, never mind build our defenses. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. To add to our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. Every nation is beset with its own primal problem. None has the resources to look beyond its own borders. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding the Brazen Wolf. She means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advance. The primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival. The threat posed by the Garlands is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think only of that which occurs within its own borders. The storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more. Our remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirit of unity which brought the peoples of Eorzea together when last the Empire threatened our liberty. The Flame General was wise to make his proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthwith. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safely home. Forgot we lined up airship in you. And now we have access to airships, which will let us travel around the city-states, finally. For a cost. Call of the Sea. The Serpent Officer has information that may be of interest to you. I pray your meeting with the Elder Seedseer went well, Lord Envoy. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not also deliver a message to Admiral Merlvid Blofishvin of Limsalumensa? While you were there, did you happen to meet Matter, proprietor of the Drowning Wench? Gregarious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man. Well, I am told that he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails, but I dare say the Flame General's personal envoy would make a fine candidate. If you are interested in learning more, pray speak with Matter at his establishment. Will do, mate. First, I need to get my last Attuned shard. Which is just over here. I think this is the last one. You can now access all of the gates from the Attuned shard. Badger Gate, the Yellow Serpent Gate, and the White Wolf Gate. And the airship landing. So let's go to the airship. We can head to Limsalumensa. Alright. Thankfully, this lift goes down to the Drowning Wench, so we don't have to worry about getting lost or anything. Here is Batter. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. So where you like, mate? I'll be with you in a... Aye, I'm better on. Alright? Who's asking? Heard as I've got a job for a capable venturer, you say. Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding hairy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fill you in on the details. We are actually not going to take any of this stuff. We're going to take it. It's probably pirates. Veteran, proprietor of the Drowning Wench, is in need of a capable adventurer. I thank you for taking the time to help me out. I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it some suspicion-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Sastasha sea grot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head in up north to Ailport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it weren't so long ago as the Fishbacks, pet pirates, paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. If you would permit me, Master Battaron, I would be happy to elaborate. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself, to what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Raynor? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Ailport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sastasha sea grot included. The search revealed little, save that a family of Kurils had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sastasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. Sastasha is located in western Lenosha. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the vortex. Here at the men, good luck to you, lad. And we can go to the Bishop. Melba. You hear about Commodore Raynor's investigation, and you want to board a ferry bound for Ailport. Once you arrive in western Lenosha, though, it's best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into Sastasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the sea grot. The hall is on the way to Sastasha, just north of Ailport. Head inside, and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. Then we talk to Nasu, by passage to Ailport. And we go and speak with the seasoned adventurer in the Hall of the Novice. No, I'm not going to do the things at the Hall of the Novice since I absolutely have to. I don't think we will be required to. but might as well see if we have to. But yeah, this here is a new edition. I'm not entirely sure when it came out, but this didn't used to be here. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you went to brave the depths of the Sastasha sea grot. The documents in those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the training we here at the Hall of the Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him, and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. You have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Sastasha Sea Grot, and we'll furnish you with details of your duty. Cool, we don't have to do that. Doing those does give us some gear, but when I was leveling my gladiator, so I can do the summer event, video should be up if you haven't seen it yet, you should watch it. I had my partner help me level up, and she made me the gear that I'm wearing now. Alright. We're gonna talk to the adventurers around here first. So, select a sealed hour. Ah, fellow adventurer. You too are here to unravel the mysteries of Sastasha. I have adventured across the wide realm for more seasons than I dare to count, yet still Eorzea manages to surprise me with her beauty and splendor. Our journeys are not ended by the attainment of riches or fame. It is an unquenchable thirst for the knowledge that drives us into the wilds time and again. Even if I explored the world for 1,000 years, I would never grow weary of this life. Eliane? Grandfather and I are companions on the road. We travel where the wind takes us and drink in all the wonders this world has to offer. Only an adventurer can understand the joy of such freedom, of discovering hidden places and experiencing sights and sounds that few may ever know. The passing years have begun to take their toll on the man, but no force save death itself will sate his appetite for adventure. This group right here has their own dungeon around them. So let's talk to the here. What took you so bloody long, Edda? If me purse was too light, you might have considered using some of your own bleeding coin to get us what we needed. I've only ever been as useful as the contents of your pockets. The gods know you can barely eat a scratch. We took up the venture in life to take on the big jobs and claim the big rewards. How are we meant to do that if you can't even get our supplies in order? It's him. One better on was talking to. Well, we'll see who gets the glory. This job should have been ours in the first place. Edda, you're so slow you'd lose a foot race to a tree slug. This is perfect for our inaugural outing as a party. Wandering around in the caves, turning over a few rocks. How difficult could it possibly be? Never expected our first visit to the Adventurers Guild would yield such a straightforward maiden with fame and fortune. To Edda. I'm sorry, Veer. I came as fast as I could. Tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions was the best I could get with the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were. Bastard. Alright. Please tell me you're on Yellow Jacket Judy and not some daft sod out for a stroll. Can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sastasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback-fancying serpent fingers, well, you can imagine the panic it would cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-faced tattoos. finder and duty support unlocked. Sastasha now accessible. Alright, so what we just unlocked is we unlocked two things. We unlocked our duty finder, which will eventually give us access to our roulettes and let us queue for dungeons with other players. We're not going to do that unless we absolutely have to, because other players sometimes make my head just ache. What we're going to be doing instead is utilizing duty support, which allows us to queue up for a duty with a party of NPCs. So, every main story duty in A Realm Reborn has been completely redone to make it more in line with what comes after. So, this is going to be exciting. If you are using my videos as a bit of a walkthrough, after this fight, we can get some information that will allow us to progress further into the dungeon. So we come up here, examine the bloody memo. You find a blood-stained scrap of parchment with a message scrawled upon it in faded ink. The captain likes his seas blue. Okay then. Onward we go. In dungeons, you don't gain experience from killing any of the mobs. You gain experience from defeating the bosses. The NPC party has its pros and cons. They will do the fight mechanics right like 80% of the time, 90% actually. but they will never use an AoE ability. And when mechanics are happening, they will not use actions for a while. Those little fireballs are created by the clan, and they'll just keep respawning until the clan is killed. But they are exceptionally squishy, and don't really necessitate the need for tanking. Activate the coral trigger. We have green, blue, red. The note we found tells us how to get through here. The captain likes his seas blue. First boss, Chopper. There we go. Now we have these chests. All the chests you'll see in dungeons contain gear, but right now our gear is better, so it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna apologize now if when I'm in between boss fights or something like that, I stay quiet. It's just a habit of mine. I don't usually talk during dungeons when I'm in voice chat or just through the in-game message, the in-game chat. I don't usually talk. So. Yeah. If that needs to change, just let me know and I'll figure something out. So our thaumaturge decided to limit break. The limit break gauge is in the top left corner of the screen. It's shared across all party members, so if one person uses it, it's gone, and we have to start building it up again. That reminds me, I need to put it on a hotbar somewhere where it will not be used usefully. Actually swap interject. Interject is quite useful. Captain ran off, so now we have to find Conjurer friend has noted. None of these side rooms are strictly necessary, but I like doing them anyways. Feels like this content. Not a lot of people come out to these sites. There, it's a little sad, I think. Like, that's how you get such classic memories, like Mr. Barrel Rogue here. I... You must save us. Please, I must save my family. Provoke. Pick up that there key, and we're gonna explore my favorite room in this entire dungeon. So many of them, but they fight each other. And we're gonna join them. I just love that they fight themselves. It's so great. So yeah, there's that room. I love small things like that in some of the earlier dungeons, and I miss them so greatly in later ones. I hope that kind of thing returns with Dawn Trail. Open the key to open the hole. There's no combat here, but all of these women have been kidnapped and forced to serve pirates in various capacities. I don't think I can last another night in the deckhand's quarters. Just to give you some idea of the kind of people slaughtering here. Let's carry on. Unlock the door to the captain's quarters? Yes. Not one of them. I swear on what little is left of my virtue, said that one. Gravewider gate with the key. We have thoroughly explored Sastasha now. Let's finish killing these Reavers and get out of here. An achievement for killing a certain number of enemies. cancel your spawning grounds, Shore Walker. Shh, Finlish fools. The Lord of the World shall sup upon your souls. Bring it on, Den the Orc Attuned. Bubbles performing the service. Now what you're supposed to do with the party of players is interact with them, the ripples, so that additional enemies don't spawn. Like that Baleen guard. But they die so quickly that you don't really need to worry about that. And with a party of players, the den here goes down just as quickly. That'd be a good time to limit break, but... Or not, I guess. Oh, sweet. We learned arm's length. Looks like all the NPCs are gone. So let's return back to Limsa. To go for passage back to Limsa. Back up to the Aft Castle. Talk to Mataron. Hold up. That'll give us our challenge log. Alright, I was gonna end this episode after turning in this quest to Mataron, but actually I still will do that. That's a good idea still. Alright, Mataron. Aye, such a task was on the books. Was mine. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Dolorous Bear. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sastasha? Yes, that was me. Would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor, none the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. Amanafa. No matter, the wheel will turn and our chance will come. You are right, of course. There shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Yes. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every ale house in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, sir. Cheers, Dolorous Bear. Party. Back then, are you? With all your limbs and a tale to tell, I'll wager. Fishbacks? And there I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate school or 3. 7 L's. Turn your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly bastards who set up shop at the doorstep. Still, sounds like you left them in pieces, so don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sastasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. On behalf of them, sir, thank you for shedding some light on this mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I wouldn't ask for more than that. Now, I'll bet you're dying for a rest. Just in case you forget, you're not. I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. Just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see. Seems the forest folk are in need of a venturer who can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with our fishback at the station, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready. I'll lay it out for you. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, share it with your friends, do all that fun YouTube stuff you'll know what to do. In the meantime, we'll see you all next video. Till then, be good people.